Welcome to XPReport, your place for all gaming news, analog, digital, everything.
Yeah, if this is your first time here, we're a podcast about game news, all game news, spanning digital and analog, like Kieran said. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back.
So, this month has been already a bit of a blast. For personal stuff, like I've just been working on scalebound game stuff. Me and Eric have been working on the YouTube videos for my TTRPG. That's pretty fun. It's a lot of work editing videos for YouTube, like not just like playing a game or something, like actual like editing in graphics and all that stuff. So that's like taking it out of me.
It's very, very time consuming, which is one of the many reasons why I haven't done it on my own in a long time.
Oh, it's insane.
Yep.
What about yourself?
Well, we all know for the last 5 days it's been Dune. It's been nothing but Dune. But other than that,
it was Elden Ring as well, right?
Well, yeah. So I mean, I haven't touched Night Rain yet, but I think you're on.
You did.
No, I got it. I got it. Haven't even installed it. Haven't even installed it. But other than that, just tasking around the house and stuff like that, and getting on and playing Dune. And I think I've been pulling 8 hours minimally.
We will talk about Dune later.
Yeah.
Starters, it's the month of June, not the month of Dune, though it will be the month of Dune in June. We've had the Xbox Showcase, the Future Games Showcase, the Summer Games Fest. I think PlayStation announced a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's been too much for me to actually keep up with. But we're going to get into it. So Xbox Showcase, I'm actually not sure what order that all the events came in because I didn't watch any of them live. I watched the
recap.
Recaps because, well, time zone for me. Like these things happen at like 3 a.m, and I'm like, I'm not staying. I will watch it the day after.
We know why it was for me. I wasn't even paying attention to anything else.
Mm-hmm. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. More of the same, basically. Like, I think for people that are really into it, they were like, look at these very minor different things that have changed the whole game. And if you're not into it, you'll be like, that looks the same as 4 and 5.
Which is, that's how I felt for the last umpteen years at this point. We've got the Xbox branded ROG Ally X handheld device has been confirmed coming out. It's the first handheld, it's the first ever brand to take on the Xbox like brand icon on the device. And we have confirmed Silk Song is coming this year because it is going to be a day one play on that handheld. And that's coming out this year. So not a definitive date, but
so they didn't really put the release date for the thing.
Nope.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it could obviously do other things. It doesn't need to be Xbox branded.
Yeah, because it's coming. It's coming with all the Xbox Store stuff on it. It's coming with the PC stuff on it. It's going. They showed Steam OS on there. They said it can do everything. So I don't know. I guess Xbox is just trying to throw it in there. Yeah, they want to put the money on it and have it on the handheld. Linus Tech Tips said it's really powerful, though. He was talking about this his first time touching.
Very expensive.
Yeah. Well, he says it's his first time touching a Ryzen device too, handheld.
The first ROG Allied something handheld, whatever they had previously, that was very expensive. It was good, but it was expensive.
Yeah, it's going to be the cost of a mid-range PC, I think.
Yeah, I'd just rather the mid-range PC. Anyway, Outer Worlds 2 comes out October 29th. If you liked Outer Worlds 1, you'll probably like Outer Worlds 2. These people know how to make these type of games. So I really enjoyed Outer Worlds 1. I don't know.
I played a little bit of Outer Worlds 1. One of the highlights that I saw in the reveal of Outer Worlds 2 is like you're going to be able to take perks, but they're going to have huge drawbacks, which I think is hilarious. Like if you take a perk that makes you good at stealing, you'll randomly just automatically pick things up when you look at them. Like that kind of stuff. So I think that's highly entertaining.
They'll put that behind difficulty curves.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be people that are like, this game's unplayable.
Oh, yeah, of course. but don't take a perk if you don't want to deal with it.
Grounded 2. Early access is next month.
Yeah.
I kind of got everything I wanted out of Grounded 1, if I'm honest.
I wonder what they'll change with Grounded 2 that'll make it feel like an entirely new game.
It looks like it has a lot of different things, but at the same, like the essence of it is still grounded.
Right.
It's grounded and grounded.
It's grounded.
So like, I think it'll be a good game. Just with all the other stuff I have on my list to play, like I've kind of got what I wanted out of Grounded in that sense.
Yeah, and you're ready to be onto your other list items. Speaking of having so much on your list, Persona 4 Revival, the Persona 4 remake is coming. I've never even played Persona 4. It's been something on my list for years and
I
years.
haven't played Persona 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah, so remakes of games are coming out of games that I've never played that I wanted to. That's how much stuff's on the list.
I do feel that at like my core, where I'm like, oh, they're remaking this? Like, didn't that come out like 3 months ago? Like back like 6 years ago. You're like,
yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh man, what are we doing? Not enough time in the day.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle D. I think it's Circle.
Yeah,
DLC.
Sorry.
The Order of Jones. It comes out September 4th. I actually didn't hear much about this game when it came out. I'm surprised. It's not surprised, but like it getting DLC is like so far off of my radar.
I think so. It got like a massive amount of hype on release. I think a lot of people really liked the game. I think it probably was just super short, so it wasn't long lived in the internet space.
It was like a single player story game, wasn't it?
Yeah, first person single player Indiana Jones game. So
single player Indiana Jones game that doesn't have the budget of like a God of War behind it. Like, how do you? It's hard to stand out.
Yeah. The creators of Spiritfarer are coming out with a game called At Fate's End, which is a narrative action platformer, and somebody had said it's a Traumavania. So I'm guessing you're going to be emotionally attached to this game. So beware.
So the creators of them made the game Jotun, and I took so much inspiration for Jotun when making the Sacred Acorn.
Okay. Yeah,
so
it looks
good.
good.
They are a good studio. Like they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, their art style is incredible. The animations are really flowing. It looks great, plays great. I'm looking forward to At Fate's End.
More Gears of War. So Gears of War Reloaded beta is coming, releasing in August. The same as Call of Duty for me. Like I liked 1 through 3, and then I just got lost in the Gears of War. What it's actually coming out, what's happening. I feel like the games that came out didn't look different enough for me to like really smash the time into it. That being said, I know a few people at some of the places I've worked who are just like, yep, so the new Gears of War is coming out. I'm gonna like play that for a month. Like they just get really into it. So the story is pretty good.
Yeah, there are still some like diehard fans. I see videos popping up on like my TikTok feed and stuff of people still running lobbies in older Gears of War games and playing with people.
Insane.
Yeah, so it's got its following. We got High on Life 2 coming out this winter. If you guys were fans of High on Life 1, which is, if you don't know, the game where you have weapons that talk and it's a bizarre, borderline not safe for work style game. Very raunchy. But that's coming out this winter, the second one.
That is another one where I'm like, didn't High on Life 1 come out like 2 months ago? How have they gotten 2 out so fast?
You got to remember, this is like, I think we're conditioned to not expect follow-ups, whereas, I don't know, 20 years ago, we were getting games every year, like from those studios. I want that to keep happening, but also I don't have enough time, so I don't know why I want that.
Yeah, it's hard. And so many games there. Maybe I should play Indiana Jones because so many games are like, no, we must take all of your time. Like I really enjoy a game that just is like, this is 10 hours and it will be finished and you'll have a beautiful experience.
Right, yeah. And they don't try to milk it out. And yeah, we take that for granted, I think, now at this age.
Resonance from a Plague Tale Legacy.
Yes, it's the third game coming out from them.
Is it third? Yeah. It's very good. I've only done the first one. I didn't do the second.
Same.
Get around to it, when I'm dead. Unfortunately. But the first one was really good. If you like Traumavanias, this is just Trauma.
Nice. Yeah, I only played a bit of the first one. Never played the second one. I was astounded by the first one from the little amount I played. So definitely interested to see what this one's even about. For Final Fantasy fans, Xbox and Square Enix are starting to work together. Final Fantasy 16 is now available on the Xbox, and 7 Remake Integrate is coming later on this year. So that's pretty big.
That's good from Square Enix. I think they really, because they didn't get the sales they wanted. They really needed to it needed to be every platform release.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of console exclusives or platform exclusives. I don't think it's good for anyone really. You're just trying to force people to go.
It works for us, Nintendo.
Yeah, and I don't know how, but they've got their people.
They make a console. Like, look at the PlayStation. Look at the Xbox. They have the same console that's shaped differently. The Switch is a different thing.
Oh yeah, when the Switch came, I mean, even when the Wii first came out, they pioneered the motion controls too. So
and
they're just intuitive and keeping it fresh. Whereas, like you said, the PlayStation and Xbox are basically just they're following Nintendo with like the PSVR and the Xbox Connect stuff, but they like revolutionized console gaming. Not lately.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Not lately.
Game Freak, Pokemon Dev, has a new game.
Called
Beast of Reincarnation.
Yeah.
In development for next year. I hope they do something good with it. We were talking before, like the new Digimon game looks amazing, and like Pokemon could be that. This is the same as why Power World was doing well. This is why I think the Digimon game will do well. People want creature collectors where they're actually in a world. They don't want... I don't want to shit on JRPGs, but like that JRPG formula that Pokemon has sort of kept with isn't doing it for the thing. But that being said, people still buy it. It's still like high selling.
Yeah,
people
it's weird.
Buy it and then complain about it. So,
yeah. So they're buying it in hopes that it's different, and then when it's not, they're like, "Oh man, this sucks. I hate that this didn't change. I'm gonna keep playing it." But you know, Beast of Reincarnation does look good. It's a post-apocalyptic. There it is. Action game.
It's a hard work.
It looks good, but with what Game Freak has done with the Pokemon IP, you know, you can only speculate and hope. Coming in 2026, so keep your eyes out on that if you guys are big Game Freak fans. Speaking of creature collectors,
a fan of Game Freak.
Yeah, I mean, I am. I'm disappointed, but I'm a fan.
People are a fan of Pokemon.
True. Speaking of creature collectors, we got a game called Animo coming out where you can actually play as the creatures that you collect in the game, which seems pretty interesting. I don't know.
It's definitely a different way to go about it, and I think that's good. Like, we want things pushing boundaries.
Yes, we want to keep it fresh, innovate, push forward.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake. I don't know if this is even like super newsworthy. It's gonna be fun. Like 1 and 2, amazing. Like kind of 1 to 4 of the Tony Hawk's games. Like just unlock a nostalgia in my childhood where I will always enjoy picking them up.
That's what I was gonna say. Nostalgia lane is what it is. Yeah, look forward to that. In any games that you like fishing, we've got another one for you. Fallout 76, their fishing update is live. So go start fishing.
The fact that fishing is big enough that like you can have a fishing update and people will come back to your game amazes me.
I mean, I do love a game that has fishing in it when the premise isn't just going out on a boat and fishing. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, anything but actual fishing.
Yep, don't ask me why. Oh,
Super Meat Boy 3D. If you liked the original Super Meat Boy, I thought that 2016, 2013 that came out. That came out ages ago.
Yeah, ages. Yeah, we're getting a 3D version.
I wonder, like, that game had such tight control. I wonder how that will translate to a bit more 3D environment and just how the physics worked and stuff.
I was gonna say I think the 2D aspect of the game was part of the difficulty in Super Meat Boy. For sure.
Just the two, like it was 2D, it was sprite, like everything was so pixel perfect and tight, which you lose that in 3D. It will look really nice, but I'm wondering if like you can capture that feel still.
We're gonna find out in 2026.
Oh yeah, Chrono's the New Dawn.
It's coming out in the fall.
That's the fall. What? So when is the fall? Hold on, we are in opposite hemispheres.
So we're currently in summer. So we're in the late third quarter, into the fourth quarter is our fall. So
fall is autumn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like anytime like games will say coming out in the fall, I'm just like, is that tomorrow? Is that like 6 months? I just.
So yeah, I guess I've never thought about this. Like your fall is completely different. Yeah, I would say at this current, I don't know, obviously from like a publishing standpoint, but I would say it's probably like September, October-ish.
They would say it so they can be vague and have a 3-month period of when it comes out, rather than saying like it's coming out in September or whenever.
Well, I mean, even these days, like November, we're not in the winter over here yet, which we would have well been into it 20 years ago. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're the same. Like, games aside, our winter is starting super late.
Yeah.
Like we're still having like sunny days, and it's like, that's weird.
But yeah, Chronos, The New Dawn, it's from some of the people behind the development of the Silent Hill 2 remake. So it's going to be pretty trippy. If you guys played Silent Hill 2 remake, it was a masterpiece. That was my first time playing a Silent Hill game. Comparing it to watching people play the other ones, it was incredible. So also look forward to that.
Silent Hill was my first introduction as a kid, which I shouldn't have been watching it being played, but my uncle would play it. And he'd come over with his PlayStation and we'd try and work out the puzzles and stuff. But like that was my first introduction to a game where if you did different things, the ending changed. And that blew my mind as a kid.
Yeah, like nowadays, it's almost expected to like choices matter stuff. But yeah, then
I think choices mattered more back then. So many games they do the diverging path that just comes back in on itself, so they don't actually have to make choices.
Yeah. And in this one, it's like, oh, you did this in the game, bad ending, terrible ending. You ruined it. You got to play the whole game again if you want to correct that.
I like that. A lot of people don't. I know I'm the minority there.
I mean, I don't mind it. I might not play it again, but it is what it is. If I mess things up, then...
Well, it's the only way you get like true diverging paths of like your choices in the early game have to matter in the end. Otherwise, what's the point of having choices in the early game?
Oh, yeah.
The Blood of Dawnwalker, which is made from some of the devs of The Witcher 3. So I'm hoping for good things here.
Yeah, speaking of Witcher 3, did you watch the trailer for Witcher 4?
I've watched snippets. I haven't watched the full thing yet. Again, too many things are out right now.
You should watch it when you have some time. The new one. It looks good.
The snippets look good. Arseholes aside, there's no swearing on this podcast, but a-holes who are like, oh my god, you have to play as Ciri? That's terrible. I'm like, what's wrong with you? She was amazing in The Witcher. Like, the small part you played in The Witcher 3 of Ciri, I was like, if I could get a game of just this, and they have answered my prayers. Like,
yeah. And
it was so fun.
It's weird because in a game where I have a choice, I tend to gravitate towards like creating a male protagonist, right? But I've never been like, I'm not going to play this game because you're playing as, the girl.
I will create character creators. I sort of model after myself. I'm trying to get into the role.
Exactly.
If I'm playing a story game like like Tomb Raider, like whatever. If I'm playing The Witcher, I'm playing as Geralt, whatever. It's a weird thing to get butthurt about. Yeah,
one of the games I love dearly is like Nier Automata, and you're the first playthrough of it. You're playing as 2B. You're a female with a skirt on and all this stuff. It's the same thing with like Stellar Blade and things like that. Like, who cares? Who cares? Stop it.
Oh, some people. But I'm excited to see stuff from more people that have worked on Witcher 3. Witcher 3 was like just such a good game for me.
Top tier development there.
Yep. Age of Mythology retold. So we're getting new DLC in the fall again.
In the fall.
So sometime.
You have no idea when that is.
Sometime in the next 12 months.
That's right.
I'm liking this trend, and we'll talk more about this later, that we're getting RTSs again.
Yeah. I
think for like 5 years, it was so hard to get an RTS out the door and like marketed and actually sell more than 6 copies.
Weren't we talking about like they had kind of separated the genre into like 4X and I don't remember what we were talking about.
Because it's like an RTS is a strategy game which has like, you sort of got that micro of controlling units, but you've also got that big like, all right, I need that macro, I need to get my resource production. I need like, there's all these things that have to happen to get good micro. And if you just want that macro part, you go play 4X. You let the battles be handled by numbers on a spreadsheet. If you want to just do micro, you're playing Dota or League of Legends. You're just like, I need to be clicking these buttons as fast as I can.
Yeah, that was it. The RTS and MOBA, or the 4X and MOBA, kind of separating RTS into their different compartments. But yeah, Age of Mythology is one of the ones that's holding that together. And what is it? Oh my gosh. Never mind. I don't want to wait. I don't want to hold here and wait. My brain ain't going to work. Moving on.
Planet of Lana 2, Children of the Leap. I saw Planet of Lana 1, never got into it.
Yeah, it didn't really pique my interest. I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer for Planet of Lana 2. Who knows? Maybe it'll draw me in. We did skip over Mudang Two Hearts as well.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's supposed to be an action adventure cinematic game. I didn't get to see any gameplay of it. It was just like a snippet for me that I saw. I'm into action adventure games. I'll probably take a look at it. And if it's got cinematic quality to it, then I felt really drawn into Black Myth Wukong because it felt like I was playing a movie. So any game like that.
I feel there's a few of those games coming out. There's another one coming from a Chinese developer later on in the list that has that same Dark Souls Wukong feel, but it's not that. It's made by a different studio, but I could definitely see you being into it.
Okay. We got Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive coming out, which is a 4-player co-op game. So if you like anime, hack and slash them, go crazy with your friends, it's coming.
Eventually. Everything's coming eventually. What was Keeper? I didn't actually see that one.
Something about a lighthouse. That's all I know.
Do you know what? I think I've actually seen some things about this on the socials. Yes, it looks weird.
Yeah, coming out October 17th, I think. Question mark.
For people that like atmospheric stuff, like there's a lot of people that love that kind of slower atmosphere. Not for me, but for those who it's there for, good on you.
Yeah.
So that's the gist of the Xbox showcase. There was a few DLCs and things we sort of took out because we don't need to go into that. We've got a lot of stuff to cover.
Yeah.
So there's also Summer Games Fest. Highlights for me, the Lego stuff and the Resident Evil stuff. So Resident Evil Requiem, I think they're calling it, got announced. They had the chick that played Demonstrous. I can't remember her name now.
Lady Dema.
Yeah. It starts with Dem. Lady that the internet got way too thirsty for and was a bit weird. Her voice actor, announced it and stuff.
Nice.
I'm excited. Resident Evil 6 and 7. 6 and 7? 7 and 8? Which one are we up to?
Yeah,
the last
7 and 8.
Two ones, 7 and 8, really good. Because I think 1, 2, 3, 4 were amazing. 5 and 6 just were not hits for me. I'm so glad they took it back to being more of a horror instead of an action game.
Yeah, they had to do that when they did 7, did the full reboot of like how they were approaching the games. Was really cool. I really like 7. Never played Village.
You should.
I know. I'm shaming myself currently.
It's good.
My
would
my
definitely
ex roommate.
Are you like Silent Hill too? So like Death.
Yeah. My ex roommate played Village, I think, like 10 times through because he was like getting all the unlockables and went through his last couple runs with like unlimited ammo, magnums, and rocket launchers, just blowing things away. So, and he told me time and time again, you need to play this. I don't know what you're doing. So, you know, again, not enough time in the day.
So 2 Lego games, Lego Party and Lego Voyages. Lego Party is like Fall Guys meets Mario Party. Without it coming out, and getting my hands on it, I'm not sure exactly the spin they're going for there, but I like that there's more Mario Party style things that aren't Mario Party coming out. And because I have seen ones like that before, and they just don't sell. You kind of need that big brand behind it. Lego is a big brand.
Well, that's good. Yeah, there's a couple games that I've even played that I can't even remember the name of them. It was like a one and done for me. But yeah, I think Mario Party does need a little competition. Keep them honest.
Well, the newest Mario Party is actually really good. Like Nintendo, they innovate on their products so well, except for letting Game Freak do Pokemon.
That's true. I mean, even like with the new Mario Kart World game, like from what I've seen, there's a lot of changes to it that have really brightened it up.
It's really good. Lego Voyages is a co-op Lego game. You play as 2 little bricks building things. It looks so cute. What they're doing as well, with the success of Split Fiction, they're doing a friend pass. One person buys the game, your co-op friend can just join with a friend pass.
Oh, nice.
And I think I love what Split Fiction, or just that studio, has done, because all their games have friend pass. They're like, yeah, you don't need to sell 2 copies to get if you make a good game, people will buy it.
Okay.
And I think the friend pass made them so, because like we bought it, me and Caitlin bought it because we're like, we don't have to get 1 copy and we can both play it. We'll play it together. Whereas if we both had to get it, that would have been like, oh, we'll put it on the list for later.
Right.
And I think so many people got into it because of that just wouldn't have got it to begin with.
Well, that makes sense too. Especially like, yeah, you and Caitlin, like having to spend double, that you would spend on one game to play a game together is just tough.
But lots of games do it. So yeah, Lego Voyages, if you haven't seen it, look at it. You play as like the smallest Lego type of brick, putting things together, solving puzzles by building stuff. It looks so good. It's got that Split Fiction vibe to it of just like...
Well, and on that topic, I know we didn't put this on the list, but this was Summer Games Fest 2, Out of Words, which is a stop motion co-op game coming out.
Oh yes, I did see that,
and that looks great.
Not for me.
Really?
There's something about like claymation that like it takes me out of the fantasy.
Oh dang! I was gonna say I thought that would be something you would want to play.
You would think. Caitlin really likes it. It just doesn't do it for me. But hey,
okay.
Like it can still be good and it not be for me.
See, I'm a huge fan of like stop motion and claymation stuff myself. So
I think it's impressive.
Being able to digitally create that, I can't wrap my head around it.
Lots of time, patience, and geniusness.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I can't wrap my head around it. Oh goodness.
Yeah. Dying Light. I think it's The Beast. Is a new game in the Dying Light series, which is a co-op survival crafter in a big zombie city. It's got a lot of things. It's like an action survival craft. It does a lot. They're good. I've played Dying Light 1 with Galen. It's my partner, for those who are listening. And it's really fun. Like the stuff you do in it, I think is done really well. I think of all like the survival type craft games, it has the best story. Like it's actually got a story you work through and it feels really good.
Oh yeah, it was always gripping.
Crafter.
Yeah.
And Dying Light 2 I heard was really good, and I imagine this one's going to be good as well. If you like that sort of thing, it's gonna feel good.
The only thing that came out from the people that did Dying Light that wasn't great was their you guys probably don't even know about it. Dying Light Bad Blood, which was a battle royale that they released before 2 came out. And I
do remember something about that.
It was not great. Even with a couple big streamers covering it, it didn't keep it going. I don't even think it ever actually like hit the ground running at all.
Oh, that's hard. Like seeing all the announcements that we've got right now, just there's not enough people in the world to do this many multiplayer games that are coming out.
Yeah.
To support them, to have them keep going. But that's life. Game of Thrones, War of Westeros is RTS Game of Thrones. Looks really cool. It's a great IP that has like lots of different people, lots of different factions that have different styles of combat. Like it was born for like an RTS style thing. I am actually pretty keen to play it. They from the trailer, it looks like they've got Dany and the dragons and the what's the frosty people, the Night Walker.
White Walkers?
White Walkers, not Night Walkers. White Walkers, yeah. So they got them as like it's not just like the 7 human nations. Like they've got all the mythical stuff in there. So like it looks good.
That's cool. Yeah.
If you're into RTS, like it looks pretty good. If you're into RTS and Game of Thrones, like I think it's
a no-brainer.
It's a must buy.
Yeah, definitely.
So get on that. I'm not going to spoil the trailer. I think people should watch the trailer. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to check it out. I haven't seen anything about it, but with you saying that it's not just like, the human races going against, it sounds good.
Killer N. It's a social deduction game by Square Enix. I think they said 24 people. It's murder mystery. You go into a mansion.
It's anime Clue.
Kind of. It's not anime. So what I like about it, when like compared to like what was it, Among Us and other things like that, and all the iterations that have tried to do it, so many games have just tried to make Among Us but different.
Mm-hmm.
This game, you go around and when you kill people, you'll leave a clue. Like it might be a red piece of fabric from your clothes or something like that. So like people can actually start building a case of who it might be and having to like remember all the clues that have been left, which is, I really like that as a mechanic in like a social deduction game, that like it's not just about like who you've seen. Because most games are about the tasks in the social deduction games, whereas this is like, no, we're going to have clues of like actually about the killing. And I think that's cool and different.
And from what I saw in the trailer of this, there's action sequences. When you go to like kill somebody in the game, like it ain't just going up and pressing a button and they're dead. Like there's actually like quick time event reactions and stuff like that. So it seems interesting.
You can steal things off people and plant things on people to like do suspicions. Like it's actually got a bunch of stuff going for it. I'm keen to give it a go. I haven't been keen to try many social deductions that have come out recently, but this one I want to give a go.
Hopefully, if it is good, that it'll propel that genre forward and give other development studios ideas on how to better theirs.
I hope so.
Next,
Sonic Racing.
Yeah, we got Sonic Racing. I didn't see the Summer Games Fest, so you can go with it if you've seen the stuff.
Oh, yeah, I saw all of them. It looks good. They are doing. It's not just going to be Sonic. It's kind of like now Mario Kart's not just Mario characters anymore. They've brought a few things in. They're doing the same thing here. It looks good. If you like Mario Kart, you'll probably like this. Like they're sort of going for the same thing. I think they're making it a bit more high octane. Like it's still for kids, but it's a lot more. I'm not, the word I'm looking for is escaping my head, but it feels a lot more like tactile, I guess, compared to. Or it looked a lot more tactile compared to Mario Kart, where it's like very bouncy and, I guess, funny and comedic in how things happen. Even though like they're both still racing games, it's just the way they're portrayed looks a bit different to me.
Okay. Oh, so that's Sonic Racing Crossworlds, right?
Crossworlds, that's the one.
Okay. And that's coming out in September. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. Atomic Heart. They announced two things. So, sort of the next thing in the Atomic Heart world. But they also announced, it's like Atomic Heart, or the Cube, which is in the Atomic Heart world. It is a MMO that they're doing. And the world changes because it's like a Rubik's Cube. It's a big Rubik's Cube, and like where you are moves positions and stuff. I never really got into Atomic Heart, like the animatronics and stuff. Like it all just feels a bit weird to me. So this isn't doing it for me. I know there are a few people really into it though, so I'm hoping it does it for them.
Yeah, it did really well. I never got a chance to play it. It did pique my interest because I do like where they were going with the game, but again, didn't get a chance to check it out. I'm interested to see what the Cube is and what Atomic Heart 2 is going to again do differently than the first one to other than just like a story, make it better than the first.
Yeah.
Now we have Death Stranding 2. Another game I didn't get to. I was afraid. So when I got the game, I barely touched it. And I was afraid because I know that has world building that the whole, like, all the players were doing, right? And I'm one of those weird people where if I don't hit a game when it comes out, if there is a overall progression to be done, I'm going to steer away from it. And for instance, like the newest Final Fantasy 14 content update sent you to a world where everybody worked together to like do this exploration. It was done within a couple hours. Like people logged in and just crushed it, and then I'm like, oh man, now I don't even have to, like, I'm not even going to touch it. So like games like that, I tend to, if I'm not day one, the moment it releases, I get discouraged a bit. I was going to say, that aside, I don't know how Death Stranding 2 is going to be. It looks good. Hideo Kojima, like, he knocks stuff out of the park, so.
He does. Speaking of that, like, world progression stuff, the only game that's like, really hit it out of the park for me is Helldivers, and that's because they had someone dedicated to, like, manipulating the numbers and putting events in if things were getting too easy for players, and, like it actually felt like you were fighting something, I guess. Like, it was like the person doing it was like a GM for like a 42 million player tabletop game.
Imagine seeing that. Like, you're like, oh, they're succeeding. Yeah, right. Let's drop this on them now and see how they do.
Well, like they did things like for the first few days they didn't have the walkers, and like as the aliens were beating everyone back, they're like, oh, the people that you are, the people that run the Helldivers, like have just like researched like the walkers and stuff, and they're now the deployable in the battles. So like you could actually start pushing back the thing. Like it was this nice back and forth, and I was like, if you're going to do world progress events, I think that's how it has to be done.
Yeah,
otherwise,
really
it gets crushed in 3 hours because you had a plan and you just like put it out into the world, and you're like, oh, we did not enough research. They smashed it.
Yep. Having
we'll
those
3
backup
months
plans
for our next piece of content.
Exactly. I think that's in the type of gamers that are out there these days. They are that way. They will destroy it if you don't have a backup plan.
Absolutely. Bravely Default. This one's new.
Oh yeah. So Bravely Default. What is it called? Oh my gosh. Fairy. Goodness. It's the remake of the first one. It's come out.
I hope that's its official title.
I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Bravely Default. Oh my gosh. Flying Fairy HD. It's the remaster of the first one. It came out alongside the Switch 2 release, and I think it's exclusive to it currently, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
For now,
it might be console exclusive. It could be PC and Switch. I can't remember. There's been so many announcements.
Well, I know the first Bravely Default was a 3DS game initially.
It was.
Yeah. So if it's exclusive, it probably won't be for long because Bravely Default is now on PC and 2 is on PC as well as consoles. So Yep, just a nice remaster of the original. If you liked the first one, you'll get some upgraded textures and graphics, and I think there's a little bit of additional content included in this. Don't quote me, but I think so.
I need Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles remade.
Oh my gosh, dude. I forgot that even existed.
It was so good. Me and my brother loved it.
That was that GameCube?
That was GameCube, but you had to have the Game Boy Advance, whatever the thing was, to play the different characters. Like, you couldn't play 2 players with a controller. Mm-hmm. You had to like have 4 Game Boy Advances or whatever it was. Like, it was so expensive to get
What a
into
marketing move.
I don't think it worked out for them.
Probably not.
Because it was just too expensive. But like, I enjoyed it when we could do it.
Yeah. Definitely, I mean, cool idea. In a time where like multiplayer was still getting its feet, you know. Coming back to like the we were talking about Sonic Racing and like Mario Kart. The Switch 2 released. For those that haven't been face deep in Dune. I have a question for listeners of the show here. I've heard that Mario Kart World's gameplay in the races, incredible. The open world is feeling a little lackluster. Like there's some collectibles you can get maybe for some like outfits and stuff. But other than that, it's feeling empty. Am I right in hearing that? Like, are people just naysayers? That's what I'm curious about.
Comment on wherever you are.
Yeah.
If you're on Apple, if you're on Spotify, leave a comment.
Yeah, if you have the Switch 2 and you have it.
Was it worth it?
Yes.
Was the open world not crap? My opinion, I reckon they probably aimed it for kids. The way I watch Archer play games, he would love Mario Kart open world.
Well, you get to meet up with your friends too and take pictures, which is cool. I'm sure, kids
That's
just
very
stumbling
gimmicky
across.
That would be very gimmicky to me.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think, like you said, they're marketing it towards kids, and I mean, it's a living world too. I think one of the biggest drawbacks that I was hearing was that you're kind of railroaded into like the main roads because there is no fast way to like go off road and go through like deserts and stuff. So you're getting that slowdown that you would get on tracks if you're off the track, and I think that might be something they want to work on, giving you a faster way to travel outside of races.
Yeah, that makes sense. For the living world stuff, like I wonder how that'll work because like on Archer's profile, internet is disabled.
Oh,
on our Switch.
Yeah, that could. I don't know if I would assume that internet connection would be required on that game, just with the trend of other games. But I don't know.
I like if they do that, that would be like so weird because like young kids, you just don't have play that.
Yeah, and
So, I'll let you know when I eventually get one.
Yeah, from a parenting standpoint, you want to make sure that they're protected too. And with voice chat and stuff now being available, like that can get
Yes.
Yeah, it can get a little weird.
I do want to see how all of that is. I think it's a very weird move for them being such a family console to want to do all this internet stuff. It feels like they're diving way too hard into trying to be in the PC market type of thing. Like that's not your lane.
Yeah, the voice chatting on top of the video chatting with their cameras and putting in, your actual face above your cart and things like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
It's very gimmicky. It's going to be like some of their other features that like they put all this time and effort into it. And I'm like, wait, no one used this?
Yeah.
Because that is one thing Nintendo seems to do is I think they get in their own little bubble and they've got like 7 guys in a room like, hey, this is a good idea, right? Yeah, sure.
Implement it, and then soon enough you'll see it phase itself out.
But yeah, Switch 2, it got released. Lots of cool things. Mario Kart World's the biggest one. Donkey Kong's coming in July.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of releases that sort of came out. Now we'll go through them a bit later. of just like things sort of being re-released or finally released on a Switch product.
Well, I guess since we're on the topic of the Switch too, if we want to throw that to the front and just say like the major stuff that's been ported to the Switch too, we could do that before the other stuff.
We can tell people about the Switch releases, but first they're going to have to review the podcast.
Oh,
and you can do that on Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, or wherever you listen to podcasts. One day, and I've said this 7,000 times on our 7th episode now.
mm-hmm.
We will be on YouTube when I get around to editing, because editing takes a long time, as we were discussing earlier, to edit the videos and get them up there.
The way for you to make us do that faster is to review and comment on the podcast and share it with your friends and anybody that's interested in gaming news. We'd love to hear from you guys.
We get 100 listens a day. Ronnie will finally start editing again.
I will. I'll do it. I promise.
I love it. We can go into the Switch 2 releases now.
Yeah, these are basically like, ports, just so that the Switch 2's catalog is more than empty, or not just Nintendo exclusive games.
Civ 7 is a weird one for me.
Well, weird one?
Like, it's obviously they worked with Civ 7 to do their new mouse features, but like, I have we discussed this when they announced it. Like, I can't see the way I play the Switch, the way I've always played the Switch, whether in handheld or on the TV. Like, I'm just not in a get comfortable, let's use a mouse situation. I don't want to use a mouse on my leg. I don't want to use a mouse on like the coffee table in front of me.
You're sitting back like this with your mouse on your chest trying to do it. That's all I'm picturing.
Like, they've come up with this idea and they forgot the console that they made, I guess.
Yeah.
I think people will gimmick it for the first time. They'll be like, oh, look what you can do. This is cool. All right, let's go back to playing games normally.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I feel like if I'm playing a Switch, I'm not at a desk. I'm not sitting upright to the point where I am like got good posture. I'm leaning back. Yeah, and I don't want to reach my arm overextend to put it on a table.
When I'm playing Switch, I am the legit model of like, this is how not to sit in a chair when you're at like a medical office of some sort. They're like, this is how you sit in a chair. And then it's got like someone, this is how you're not. Like, I'm the how you're not when I'm playing Switch.
You're the guy with just a torn up spine.
Oh yeah, like it's terrible.
With that being said, the mouse is probably more of a gimmicky
guest
thing.
Of Ronnie's dogs.
Yeah, I don't know what she's got going on right now. She's barking though. You know what? If you want to take the other ones, I'm gonna go step away for just a second.
All right. So we got Cyberpunk, which is being released on the Switch. I believe it's with all of its DLCs. I think it'll be good. Cyberpunk's good. I just finished it myself, so it will. I'm probably not going to replay it on the Switch, but for people who haven't played it and they're going to have a Switch too, it's going to be very able to be played, which it just would not have been on the Switch one. We have Final Fantasy VII Remake and Fortnite, Hitman, World of Assassination, and Hogwarts Legacy. I think these are all great games to be released on the Switch too. They're ones that people love, specifically like Hitman and Hogwarts Legacy. They're great games, I think. The people that would play the Switch can just sort of dive into it without having to worry about, or like not worry about, but like they could just dive into it in a handheld mode and just play it on the go. Those are both games that I could see people playing on like commutes and stuff. Same with Final Fantasy VII. Though Final Fantasy VII, I think, would be very hard to play with just how much story it has on a commute. As we did say, Mario Kart World came out, and we have the Legend of Zelda remakes. I don't think, and Ronnie, you can correct me, they have any new content for these. These are completely graphical and performance-based.
They are, sorry, we do have a special guest. We have company, so she's hearing them. they are going to be implementing their enhanced versions, which I think are going to take advantage of like the mouse stuff and the I think the camera. There's going to be certain things that the Switch 2 can do that the Switch 1 can't do that you'll be able to do within Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. As far as I know, little, like you said, like gimmicky stuff to enhance the experience again.
So stuff that I don't care about at all.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Rune Factory, that seems like your sort of thing.
I've never played a Rune Factory game. My buddy Goofy Gamer, he's actually playing Guardians of Azuma right now. Because it's not only on the Switch 2, but it also has just released on all of the platforms. So,
yep.
Looks interesting. Those games look fun. You know, it's just like an action narrative, you know, building relationships type game. I don't know. I've never played one. They do look interesting, but again, it's not something that's anywhere on my radar right now.
There are lots of things on my radar that I know I will never have time in my life to play.
Yeah. I mean, my wish list on Steam alone is sitting at like, oh gosh, it's like 800 games.
Let's not talk about it.
It's too much.
Parallel Experiment. I didn't see this one.
I don't even know what it is. I pulled together a list of games that came out on the Switch on release day, basically, and then threw it on there.
Well, Yakuza 0, we both know what that is. The director's cut is coming to Switch. That style of game that they've got, I think, works well on Switch 2 type of console.
Yeah, it's very much a beat 'em up with a comical, silly story. It'll do well.
And that takes us for all the new releases. We didn't get to Future Game Show. Maybe we'll talk about some of the releases that we like in the next episode from Future Game Show. And I think there's still some more stuff to come out this week that we need to watch.
Well, did we?
It's so busy.
Well, we skipped down. Did we go over like the Elden Ring and?
Oh, games that just released. Yeah, right. Sorry.
We were just going over Switch 2 stuff. These are new releases for everything.
Elden Ring Night Rain, it did really well. Sold heaps. People are playing it. If you like Elden Ring and you have friends, you will like this game.
There's already mods out too, so that you can duo queue with people instead of just 3 stacking. Because I know people are going in solo, but the same people that did the Elden Ring Seamless Co-op mod, or the same one person I think, made a duo mod so you can duo queue. So that's cool.
Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. I know what that is. That is from this person made Undertale. Again, if you liked the first chapters, you know you're gonna like this. It is coming out from Switch 2 as well. It was like a day one release.
Yep, it was a day one release. Yep, I think they had aligned the 3 and 4 with the day one Switch release, and now it's everywhere.
It's a smart idea to do.
Yeah, so you can get chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 for like $20. I want to say maybe 25. It'll be all of them, and then you can look forward to chapter 5 in the coming months. Probably a year.
Yes.
Probably a year
when they do it. Mm-hmm. It'll be in the fall.
Yeah, it'll be the fall, which is we don't know when.
Void Slayer and Void Scout, didn't see either of these.
Neither did I. Again, just grabbing the stuff that you guys might be interested in.
Splitgate 2. I played a lot of Splitgate 1. And Splitgate 2 looks good. It doesn't... No, it looks really good. I just don't have the time to play it right now. But I do want to give it a go. And as I was talking to you before, hopefully it's still going when I've finished my Dune addiction. Yeah,
and this is like, I have to apologize. We're... Like the last few episodes, we've been able to talk a little bit about each game that we announce here.
There's just too much. Like
there's so much.
We're going to go over this in a second, but like so much to try and keep a hold of right now.
And Kieran had mentioned it in the last episode and probably the episode before. Like we were kind of running dry on some news. And he said coming June, my dog will not stop. Coming in June, like we were going to have an overload, and he was right.
Yep. It all happened at once.
But yeah, Splitgate 2 does look good. They're catering to the Battle Royale, which is actually interesting the way that they approached it. In the Battle Royale, there's 4 different entire regions that you can go through. Like when you're on your dropship, you get to choose which region you're going to be in, and then you're portaling through. It's pretty cool.
I think that is a really cool mechanic. I loved the portals. We talked about this the other week. We don't need to rehash it, but portal combat, my brain loves it. Dune Awakening came out. We're going to talk about that in a sec, but Dune Awakening. Mind's Eye. That looks really cool to me. I don't know if I'll get the time to play it, but I kind of want to put some time aside. It looks like it has a great cast doing stuff. Like there's some cool story. They are doing. It's in the same world as Hitman, apparently. So
nice. Okay.
I saw in Summer Games Fest that during it you'll do a contract with Agent 47.
Oh, nice.
So I thought that
should be
cool.
Interesting for sure. Okay, and then for
Warhammer 40K.
I was say all you Warhammer heads, is that a thing? Probably not. The Space Marine Mastercrafted Edition also released, so it's a remaster of the first one. I think that was a smart move by them. Space Marine 2 smashed it, and they announced Space Marine 3 in development. Why not just give you more of what you want and bring you the first one in a better state?
I think that was fair.
Yeah.
And that kind of does it for our releases. Now, something I was holding off to bring up. We have too many Game Fests. I think, well, we've just in like this Summer Games Fest alone, like that is more than my brain can handle for things coming out. The fact that I had to watch, I'm going to have to watch 2 more game shows. If it was spread out, like we don't need to be doing 4 Game Fests and a Nintendo Direct and a PlayStation, whatever they are, in the 1 week. We could spread that out over June. They're all competing with each other for people's brain space.
I understand that they're different companies and different, like, you know.
Well, they all work together on it. They all sort of agree, like, this is where we're going to do it.
Exactly. I was going to say, I know that they're all their own separate entities, but holy crap, man. Don't do it all within the same week. It's a lot.
I wouldn't be complaining if I wasn't so addicted to Dune. Anyway, so Dune, playing a lot of it. It came out 5 days ago. I've already got 60 hours. I'm tired.
Yeah, and this was just a head start. The game actually is fully releasing today at the time of this recording.
Yeah, it released 2 hours ago.
I gotta get queued up.
Cool. They limited the servers. Servers have these like 20 shards. They're upping it to 25 with all the new people coming in, which is, I think, like a smart idea the way they've done it. Servers are going to get pretty popular. I didn't realize how much I would enjoy a MMO survival crafter, and it's kind of the only way I want to play survival crafters now.
Yes, it's. I blink and 2 hours have passed is what it feels like. It's so fun.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, there's so much that we can do. And it feels weird. Again, she's barking. Sorry, guys. It feels weird because there is a lot of open space, right? But there's still plenty to do.
Well, it's open space because it's a desert, but at the same time, it's like they squish a lot of stuff into the parts that you can do. And I haven't got up to the PvP end zone yet, but I imagine there's going to be a lot to do there as well.
Yeah, I'm taking my time. I'm 100%ing the areas as I get to them, so I won't be there for quite some time.
I'm not 100%ing the areas because I want, like, in between me doing PvP runs, if I just want to go, like, do a thing that I haven't done yet, I can go do it.
I mean, that's true. That's definitely a smart approach as well.
Because I don't want... Like, what I kind of don't want is, like, I go to an area and I'm like, this area is done and I'm never coming back here. Even though I will have to go places for materials.
I
want the world to be that little bit of a mystery, just that little bit longer.
Well, I think I'm going to try and just make myself super available to people that are not as far progressed or new, like maybe have picked up the game later, and be there to help. And I think that'll bring me back to the areas. That's my approach. Who knows if it'll work? I might burn out by doing it, and I don't know.
I'm hoping the expansions are really good that they've got bringing out, but I also like with my guild, with your guild, we're on different servers, but I'm hoping that the end game content, which is a lot more repeatable, and you're doing a lot of the voting with guilds and stuff, like really has some good staying power.
Yeah, being able to just compete in the Landsrod for the reputation, for the rewards every single week because it resets is definitely going to keep it fresh.
I definitely hope so.
Yeah, me too.
It's very good. The building on it, really love it. It starts like many survival games. The first set you have doesn't have too many pieces, and it sort of grows from there.
Mm-hmm.
You can build some really cool things. I've seen some really, really good builds, and 90% of the builds I see is people putting up a square box and putting crafting tables in it, and that shits me to tears. I'm like, please have some pride in what you're putting on this planet.
I said it from the first day that we started building our base, like, let's not make it look like a dang factory. Oh my gosh, please no. And I think we're doing a pretty good job at it. But yeah, majority of what you see.
I was a bit jealous, actually. I was like, I gotta put the effort Ronnie's putting in.
It's not me. It's a couple other people. I've only done one piece of it. But we are going to add a couple stakes, which will increase our building size and try to make it look more of a home for our guild rather than somewhere people stop in to, craft and run away.
Yes. That's sort of what we're doing with ours. We are going to put all the really big machines and stuff there. Like, this is going to be because they're harder to run, and rather than 12 people running these big machines, we'll just have them in one spot.
Yeah, I mean, that's smart. I haven't built my own personal base. I'm just living in the guild base. I've got a couple personal chests just because I can set permissions to guild owner or, building owner. And that's kind of how I've been running it. But, you can do three pieces, 3 foundations yourself. So, it's really nice. I think that's a really nice touch where you can kind of like, my idea is to make little like checkpoints the further out we get.
Yes, I like that. What I would like is you have your 3 personal bases. I think the guild should have a number of bases that are dedicated guild fiefs.
I agree.
I'd love to see that. Yeah,
I hope that's a thing in the future. And my biggest thing is I hope we can start naming storage chests at some point really soon. It's really hard. Not for me, like if me and one other person are managing inventory for the guild, but then people coming in and dumping things off, being helpful, but not knowing where in my head I want things to be. If we can just name stuff.
Name. Even if it's not naming, I'd love box rules of like, you can only put ores in this chest.
Yeah, that would be nice. Or just a lot of games have signs that you can make, something like that too.
Little things that they'll probably add.
Little thing. I'm not a gripe. Just like a hope for a quality of life improvement over the course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Outside of that, really good game. Really enjoying it with all the people we're playing with. And if you have a group of people to play with, definitely give it a go.
Yeah, it's definitely more enjoyable grouped up than solo. I will say that.
They've said that it's soloable, but there are places that I've gone to where it's like, it is such a grind if you're playing solo.
Oh, I went to one place for a mission, and I nearly got killed in the game twice because I wasn't prepared, and there's just so many. You need to be able to separate their attention.
Yeah. So my friend was playing and hadn't died yet. He was going down a hill in the dunes, and his game disconnected, and his sand bike just kept driving into quicksand, and he logged back on, and everything was gone.
That is so terrible. Oh, not having died once yet in the game either. Oh, what a way to go. Couldn't be me.
He had lots of spare parts. He's like, it's not the end of the world, but it was definitely funny because I drove past and just like, oh yeah,
you're sinking.
Bike's definitely sinking, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of a slap him in the face for the first death of the game. You know, I haven't died yet myself. I've downed myself a couple times. I am the king of falling.
I have died a few times. Some of the later enemies, like,
I'm glad it's that way.
They're
oh
bad.
yeah, I've gone against a couple of flamethrowers. You really gotta make sure that you're hitting them and not letting them get their attacks off. Burning is really efficient in that game.
Yes, but I think that does it for this week. We can go on about Dune for several more hours, but this is not the Dune podcast. This is the XP report. And you should review us again on Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, anywhere you get it. Podcast, YouTube podcast, Amazon podcast. Give us a review. It really does help. And we want to talk about the things you guys bring up on later episodes. That's like really fun and engaging for us.
Yeah. We want to know what you guys think. And if you disagree with what we're saying on certain topics, let us know. We're not perfect, and a lot of this is opinion based. So let us know what you think.
And if you disagree with me, you can meet me out in the deep desert.
That's right. We can settle it.
I've got my ornithopter.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back, with episode 8 in 2 weeks.
Yes, we will. See you, everyone.
Take care.